Hi, today we're going to be making a balsamic vinaigrette salad dressing. With springtime being here, it's a good time to be having salads and something cool and refreshing. And so I'm going to show you a simple, easy salad dressing. You can make it ahead of time, put it in the fridge, let it chill a little bit, and be ready to go on your salad for you. Let's get simple ingredients. We've got balsamic vinegar, olive oil, shallot, garlic, we've got some Dijon mustard, and some honey, and then some salt and pepper. That's all there is to it. First thing we're going to do is we're going to take our garlic. And I've got 2 cloves here. They're very small, so I'd probably use one larger normal sized clove of garlic in this. Again, these are kind of things you can adjust to your own preference, whether you want a little bit more garlicky or not. We have our shallot. Shallot is like an onion, except for it's a little bit milder, and it has almost a little bit of a garlicky taste to it. We're just going to chop these up. And we're going to give them just kind of roughly mince them together. I want them relatively small so they don't interfere with the other ingredients in your salad. If you wanted to add onion or something like that onto your salad as well. So we're going to chop these up. And I like them relatively fine, so we're going to keep chopping here and get them relatively small. All the big chunks are out of it. That's looking pretty good. And so again, to recap, we've got about 1/4 of a cup of shallot, and then we have 1 clove, normal sized clove of garlic. So we're going to take all of these wonderful ingredients, put those aside here for a second. And then in our bowl, our mixing bowl, we're going to put in olive oil, about 1/2 cup. With olive oil, it's best to use the highest quality olive oil you can find, because you think about it, you're actually eating the olive oil, not using it to cook with, but actually consuming it. And the better the olive oil is, the smoother it is, the smoother your salad dressing is going to be. And we'll add some balsamic vinegar here. We're going to add about 1/4 of a cup of balsamic. You can adjust these things according to your taste. Some people may like it more vinegary, some people less. We're going to add our shallot and garlic. To the mix. Then we're going to add our honey. It's about a teaspoon, about a tablespoon of honey in here. All right, thank goodness over there. And then we also have just a little bit more than a tablespoon of Dijon mustard. Now what I like, if you look at this, this is a coarse ground, or you also call it a country Dijon mustard. I like using this for a lot of things, for pan sauces and everything as well. I like it because it has the mustard seed actually in it, and it gives it, I think, a nice texture and a nice flavor. Then basically what you do is you whisk this together. And what happens is, normally because you have vinegar and oil, they're going to want to separate, and even though you've mixed them really well, you give it just a few seconds and you'll see it normally start to separate, and the oil usually rises to the top. So what we're doing here is the mustard and the honey have acted as an emulsifier and are causing it all to thicken up, and will cause them to stick together longer. If you put it in your fridge and you wait a day, it's going to separate, but for the most part you have to give it a little bit of a whisk and a little bit of a mix before you serve it, but they stay pretty well together. And then there's your dressing. That's all there is to it. You put this in a fridge, let it cool down, and it's perfect to go with any salad. I like to add a little bit of salt and pepper at the finish. Just a splash. Then whisk those, and it's ready to go into the fridge and ready to go on a salad this evening for dinner.